Francis out for blood, accusing Tyson Fury of planning his way into Usyk's fight by tampering with his gloves. Guess he didn't take that elbow too well. Before we jump into the juicy details, let's set the stage. The anticipation is through the roof, but what's been stealing the spotlight lately are some eyebrow-raising allegations surrounding Fury's choice of gloves. Now, I don't want to jump the gun here, but there's some serious smoke around this issue. And where there's smoke, there's usually fire. Now here's where it gets interesting. Francis, the man who's about to step into the ring with Fury, decided it was high time to address these lingering doubts about those gloves. Hold on though, Francis isn't waving the accusing finger of guilt. No, he's taking the high road and playing it safe, making sure that when the two titans clash, it's under fair and transparent conditions.
Hope that we have a right commission, the right people who does their job and check those gloves.
But let's talk about Deontay Wilder for a moment. He's been quite the persistent voice in this whole glove-related drama. Just a few months back in March, Wilder was still calling Fury a cheater and hinting that this alleged misconduct was no secret in the boxing world. Wilder's unyielding claims have poured gasoline onto the blazing fire of controversy surrounding Fury's gloves. Now, Tyson Fury, in response to these glove tampering allegations, has maintained a humorous and defiant stance. He didn't shy away from poking fun at the egg weights accusation, suggesting that his punches were packing enough heat on their own. Fury even made a clever quip about having two heavy destroyers in each glove. It was a response that showed both his mental toughness and his ability to handle adversity with a touch of humor. But let's not forget one crucial detail here. Fury pointed out that during the glove wrapping process, there were no dark alleys or secret handoffs. Deontay Wilder's own trainer, Jay Deese, was there, and he gave those gloves a thorough inspection. It wasn't just him either. Multiple individuals from the Las Vegas State Commission, the guardians of fairness in boxing, were present and accounted for. So Fury was essentially saying, hey, everybody was watching, so don't even think about sneaking anything past us.
Do you have a lot of respect for Tyson Fury?
I don't. Certain things that he did, I only handle what I could have control over.
But, bruh, to his point, bruh, we didn't see you knock out a bunch of people, and the only person that knocked you down was Tyson.
Yeah,
like,
these are nothing that I'm just assuming or whatever. These are facts that we know, and we have proof of them.
So, what's the role of regulatory bodies in all this? Well, they play a pivotal role in investigating and addressing potential wrongdoing. The Las Vegas State Commission, in Fury's case, is responsible for ensuring that everything is above board. It's crucial for these regulatory bodies to conduct thorough investigations and maintain the trust of fighters and fans alike. The credibility of the sport relies on their ability to enforce rules consistently. Francis may have lost his bout against Tyson Fury, but boy, did he give the heavyweight champ a run for his money. It was a near upset of epic proportions, and Francis has become the talk of the town. But what's piquing our interest today is how he feels about his former promoter, Dana White, and what White might have to say about the whole situation. Now here's the kicker. Francis isn't losing sleep over what Dana White thinks. Nope, he's as cool as a cucumber on a hot summer day. But at the same time, he's also curious to know what the UFC CEO has to say. It's like he's inviting White to the table for a candid conversation. Francis's history with White and the UFC is a tale filled with its own twists and turns. You see, Francis was banned from the UFC after he declined a new contract offer and chose to exit the organization. It was a move that sent shockwaves through the MMA world, but instead of getting all worked up about it, Francis simply shrugged it off. Who cares? He says with a nonchalant attitude. Dana White can feel however he wants, but Francis is in a good place personally, and that's what truly matters to him. However, he's not averse to extending an invitation to White, almost as if to say, hey, come have a chat with me. I'd love to know your thoughts too. Before Francis's epic clash with Tyson Fury, Dana White had been pretty vocal about how he felt regarding the move. White accused Francis of avoiding a fight with Jon Jones, the current heavyweight champ, in favor of what he deemed as easier opposition. White also voiced his opinion that Francis was seeking a money fight with Fury, and dismissed such gimmick fights as beneath the UFC's standards, despite some high-profile examples in the past.
Francis just thinks that he's in a position where he's got some Conor McGregor-Mayweather fight on his hands, which he does not. He thinks there's all this money in it. I disagree. I don't think there is. I know how the story ends. I get what Francis is doing. I wish him all the luck in the world.
Now, let's talk about the broader impact of these glove-related controversies on the sport of boxing. Even when accusations are eventually debunked, they can still leave a lasting scar on a fighter's career and the sport's reputation. As we sit on the edge of our seats, eagerly awaiting the showdown between Francis and Tyson Fury, the focus should ideally be on the competition itself. Francis has voiced his concerns about the gloves, but he's not aggressive. He's taking a measured approach, ensuring that the upcoming fight is a fair contest where both fighters can showcase their skills without any doubts looming overhead. Accusations and controversies involving a fighter's gloves aren't new in the world of combat sports. Throughout the history of boxing and mixed martial arts, we've seen allegations of glove tampering, illegal hand wraps, and other forms of cheating rear their heads from time to time. But when it comes to Tyson Fury, the allegations tend to get a bit more sensationalized. Maybe it's because of his larger-than-life personality, or perhaps it's the high-stakes nature of his fights. Regardless, Fury's gloves have become the stars of the show, sometimes even overshadowing his incredible accomplishments in the ring. You see, combat sports rely heavily on trust and integrity. Fighters put their bodies and careers on the line, and they trust their opponents, referees, and governing bodies to ensure a level playing field. Any hint of foul play can shatter that trust and cast a dark cloud over the sport's reputation. Now let's revisit Deontay Wilder's accusations. His claims against Tyson Fury have been some of the most high-profile and controversial in recent boxing history. Wilder, a former heavyweight champion, faced Fury in a highly anticipated rematch in 2020 following their initial draw. After losing the rematch, Wilder publicly accused Fury of cheating by manipulating his gloves. Here's what Fury had to say about these allegations.
That I only won the second fight because I cheated. But then he goes and changes his whole team and does all this extra training and trains as hard as he's ever trained and brought on all his team and all that. So I asked the question is, if I only won because I cheated, what was the point in changing everything and doing all this other work?
Wilder's accusations sparked a fiery debate within the boxing community. Some believed his claims while others dismissed them as baseless and unfounded. Regardless of the veracity of the allegations, they created a significant stir and fueled a broader conversation about the importance of maintaining the integrity of the sport. Now let's dive a bit deeper into the allegation of egg weights being hidden inside the gloves. This was arguably one of the most sensational aspects of Wilder's claims. The notion that Tyson Fury had surreptitiously inserted egg weights into his gloves bordered on the absurd. It was a claim that had many shaking their heads, trying to figure out how such a thing could have occurred without detection. Tyson Fury's response to these allegations showcased his character. He responded with a mix of humor and defiance, refusing to let the controversy rattle him. He humorously dismissed the idea of using egg weights, emphasizing that his powerful punches were the result of his own strength. It was a testament to his mental resilience in the face of adversity. Fury also pointed out that key figures, including Deontay Wilder's trainer Jay Deese, were present during the glove wrapping process and had thoroughly inspected the gloves. He underscored the fact that multiple individuals from the Las Vegas State Commission, responsible for ensuring the fairness of the fight, were closely monitoring the entire procedure. Fury's argument rested on the notion that any tampering with the gloves would have been impossible under such scrutiny. While Tyson Fury may have dismissed the allegations with humor, the broader impact of such controversies on the sport of boxing cannot be underestimated. Accusations of glove tampering, even when eventually disproven, can create a cloud of doubt that lingers over a fighter's career and the sport's reputation. This doubt can affect the public's perception of the sport's integrity and lead to a decline in trust. So, where do regulatory bodies fit into all of this? Well, in the face of allegations like those made by Deontay Wilder, these bodies play a crucial role in investigating and addressing any potential wrongdoing. The Las Vegas State Commission, as highlighted by Fury, is tasked with ensuring the fairness of boxing matches held within its jurisdiction. It is imperative for such bodies to conduct thorough investigations and maintain the trust of both fighters and fans. Wilder also came forward with his prediction with the upcoming Fury versus Usyk fight.
Fury's size is what makes him, I think, gain more success and stuff like that. When I see him and Usyk, I see how they cheated Cunningham with that clubbing.
Ultimately, the credibility of the sport depends on the ability of these regulatory bodies to enforce rules and regulations consistently. Any lapse in their oversight can have far-reaching consequences for the sport's reputation. As we wrap up this tale of glove-related controversies, it serves as a reminder of the complexities and challenges inherent in combat sports. Allegations of cheating, tampering, or misconduct can have far-reaching effects that extend beyond the confines of a single fight or rivalry. The persistence of such allegations, even in the absence of concrete evidence, underscores the importance of vigilance within the combat sports community. Fighters, coaches, officials, and fans all have a stake in preserving the integrity of the sport and ensuring that competitions are conducted on a level playing field. So there you have it, folks. The gloves are off, but we're not here to throw punches. We're here to talk about the gloves, the controversies, and the world of combat sports. As we look ahead to the fight between Francis and Tyson Fury, let's hope that all these glove-related concerns are put to rest. In the end, it's about the fighters, their skills, and the thrill of the competition. Let's keep it clean, keep it fair, and keep the spirit of boxing alive.